Angels in the year 2017. Two very loyal, faithful servants are attending to a figure who is very important to them, a figure to whom they have been devoted for an extremely long period of time.
After all these centuries. You were together before and she has come back to you again, just as you said she would so very long ago, Master. Your incredible wisdom crosses the ages. And as you know so very well, it is my pleasure to serve you again in this lifetime just as I did so many centuries ago. But Master, I still don't know how you are able to do it. Watching others that you know live mortal existences and die, while you remain ageless and continue to live through the centuries. It has been my pleasure to reunite with you just as all of the others who have reincarnated in different time periods to rejoin you and serve you again, Master. Perhaps she too came to you the same way. Oh Master, I only pray that you will not lose her again as you did the first time. Look at how very long it took her to come back to you again in this century. Perhaps it is because she is a very young soul, but you are an old soul. And yet you are still maintaining the same body that you have had for the past 500 years. Master, your injection is ready. Do you think that perhaps we should start giving her the injection as well, Master? Have you come to a decision yet on the matter? Please tell me, Master. Tell me if you would.
You must be certain that she really loves you this time around. You must make certain that she is the one for all eternity. There can be no doubts whatsoever before we begin giving her the injections too. Please, Master, I implore you to be absolutely sure. Be absolutely sure. And I know that with your wisdom and experience, you most definitely will be certain.
Elle est à moi pour toujours. Elle est à moi pour toujours. She is mine forever. She is mine forever.
Methinks thou dost enjoy horsebacking riding much more than taking some time to admire a young maiden who is out enjoying this wonderful morning.
Sheer nonsense, mademoiselle. Je pense que vous êtes une imbécile. You must know, I've been out practicing my sword play. You see, I like to rescue the young damsels from vampires. And you know, the country is being overtaken by these vampires. I must protect the young damsels, the young maidens, from these infernal creatures of the night.
Well, Baron Latance, dost thou fancy thyself not only a great baron but a hero as well? I surmised as much. Methinks modesty is not an element of your character, great sir, if I dare be so bold as to say so. I implore thy forgiveness if I hath spoken improperly, Baron. I ask thy pardon if I have done so.
No pardon is necessary. Apparently you do not believe in these vampires. You think that I jest. Well, trust me, my dear maiden. They exist, and it is my intention to protect you and the other young ladies from these vile creatures, and to protect and defend this area from the incursion of these vile creatures. It is upon my honor that I do this as Baron Lachance. Je suis Lachance. Les chance, c'est moi.
At long last, after finally being reunited with a woman he has known very long, long ago, La Chance tosses and turns and has a dream of images and events from 5 centuries ago, and the past unfolds itself once again in his disturbing dream as Sharon Clo lies next to him in the bed as the dream transpires. Tu es à moi pour toujours, mon cher. Tu es à moi pour toujours, mon cher. You are mine forever, my dear. You are mine forever, my dear. In the year 1532 in France, and the countryside is ravaged by a plague of vampires. One man leads a heroic charge against them, Baron Lechance. But an evil bishop, Bishop Pedestrian, who has political designs of his own, has gained the ear of King Devane and is plotting and scheming against Baron Lechance. King Devane, there are whispers and murmurings
among the monks, among the priests. The common people are rallying behind this Baron Lachance. He's leading such a successful campaign against the vampires that he is gaining popular support. Soon his popularities will exceed yours, King Devane. Soon he will be more popular among the people, and then he will pose a threat to your throne. You must prepare yourself for this.
Well, I certainly appreciate your concern, Bishop Pedestrian. I must assure you I did not become king by being afraid of my enemies. Believe me, this Baron Lachance poses no threat to my kingdom. If and when he does, he will be taken care of. Nevertheless, keep an eye on him and on that girl that he likes, that Sharon of Cielo. Keep an eye on them both.
I really do, but I am so tired of having to always go out by myself during the daytime. You like to sleep all day and party all night, but you hit your darkened bedroom with these black satin sheets before the crack of dawn every single day. I mean, I get it that your eyes are sensitive to light and all that, but can't you just buy some powerful shades? Don't they make sunglasses for your eye sensitivity? I think that maybe the truth of the matter is that you just don't like ordinary daytime working people. You find them boring. You crave the nightlife. You live for the night. Oh well, the sex is fabulous and you have a devious sense of humor, so I'm totally down with it, baby. I can adjust to your lifestyle.
Oh, rafraîchissant, ténèbres. Charles Baudelaire. Les fleurs du mal. Oh, darkness, cool and comforting. Sharon, you would do well to consult Le Livre, Baudelaire, there on the coffee table. Of course I enjoy the night. Of course I enjoy the darkness. I will show you a side of nightlife you have never seen before. You will, with me, mon cher, experience nightlife to its fullest. You shall embrace the dark. Noir. Ce soir noir. Yes, you will embrace the darkness with me. Mon cher. You and I together, Sharon. For eternity.
Well, Lachance, before we go out hitting the hot clubs tonight, I am going to have to put a scarf around my neck because of you. You got really aggressive with my neck earlier. Practically bit right through it. It bled some and there's blood on the black satin sheets now too. I guess I bring out the beast in you, don't I? C'est la vie, ha 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 ha. Chance, I am afraid your schedule is starting to rub off on me. It's getting to where I feel tired during the daytime. And it's getting to where sunlight really hurts my eyes, even when I wear my shades. And yesterday I wasn't even outside all that long, just walking down to the market, and I started to sunburn. I guess I'm staying indoors too much. But with my complexion issues already being such as they are, I think I need to avoid too much sunlight. One thing worries me a little, though, my skin is getting a little pale. Hope I'm not getting anemic. But I guess the paleness comes from being inside too much as well. I have noticed that I really crave my steaks rare now. I used to always eat them medium rare, of course, you know, pink inside, but now I like them downright bloody. Anyway, I can tell that you are half asleep, so I won't bother you with all my chatter. I've been brushing up on my French so I can understand the TV news and read the French newspapers and magazines and that wonderful book of poetry there by Charles Baudelaire, Les Fleurs du Mal. At any rate, there's still a few hours of daylight left before the nightlife at the clubs really begins. I may as well lie down beside you under these black satin sheets and catch a little sleep myself.
Bienvenue à l'actualité du soir, Paris, France. Les détectives de police ont déclaré aujourd'hui que les jeunes femmes trouvées hier soir derrière une discothèque de Paris avaient été complètement drainées de sang.
Audio Diary, Sharon C. L. Lowe. I am undergoing some dramatic changes with my body. The scars from the tainted Vincini face scream have all but disappeared from my face and arms. My complexion is like brand new, but my skin color is very pale. I continue to find any sunlight to be very uncomfortable. I even start to sunburn after only a couple of minutes outside unless it is extremely cloud and overcast. I increasingly find that my energy level increases dramatically at dusk and grows stronger throughout the night. Healing of any injury is much more rapid. I scratched my arm accidentally the other night and the scratch had healed within 30 minutes, completely gone, without a trace. My craving for rare steaks has increased even more, and I am experiencing unusual urges. At the dance clubs, if I dance with some guy other than LaChance, I have this intense urge to bite his throat. I know it is just a matter of time before I act on this urge, but I must be careful not to do so in a public place like a dance club. I will have to go home with the guy or at least lure him outside into an alley to fulfill my urge. My vision, especially at night, is greatly enhanced, as is my hearing. Whatever is happening to me, I like it. In fact, I welcome it. I welcome it. Tonight is the night. Ce soir, c'est la nuit. I will choose my first guy tonight. I will bite my first throat. It is time. It is time at last for my becoming. I am becoming someone greater, a being more powerful, a force to be reckoned with, at last, at last. home at last after my first night out as a huntress. I see you waited up for me, La Chance. Worried about me or just a little jealous? He. I must say my first night was, shall we say, extremely liberating and extremely empowering. My thirst was sated well, at least temporarily, and I see you've been busy quenching your thirst with something besides blood tonight, my dear La Chance. Oh my, just how many bottles did you drink anyway, my sweet?
C'est pas mal, Sharon. Vous êtes très jeune et très téméraire. You are so young and so very reckless. I've been drinking tonight to take my mind off the rampage you went on. It's all over the news. 3 men bitten in the neck at a bar tonight, bleeding profusely. One of them drained of blood in the alley behind the club tonight. You made your getaway. It's miraculous you did. How reckless. You should focus in on and choose one victim, one new servant, one minion. Not spread yourself so thin. 3 of them will be very hard for you to keep up with, Sharon. So I must admit, you are extremely resourceful. Well, mon cher, obviously I'm very glad you made it back. Now as the daylight approaches, dawn is almost here. We must retire to the seclusion of black curtains and black satin sheets. And I will sleep off this alcohol-induced, dream-like state you've sent me to with your recklessness. Yes, let us sleep during the day. Perhaps we will go out as a team tonight. Though I admire your bravery in embarking on your own tonight, going solo. Well, let us now go and get our daytime sleep.
Well, Chance. From all you have told me, you have quite a score to settle with Count Pedestrian after what he did to us both back in 1532 when he was Bishop Pedestrian in that lifetime. You've remained in the same youthful body, forever young, for 500 years, but as you have told me, it took me this long to reincarnate back to you. So I have a proposition for you. Let's make the present time our time to settle old scores, to get even with past enemies. You can go after Count Pedestrian while I go take care of Judy Vincini. For now, thanks to what I have become, I have the power to truly overcome Judy Vincini. She will bow down before me and grovel and be my willing slave. I shall rule and control Vincini Cosmetics. And you can take on Pedestrian successfully this time. That will give you control not only of France, but of the European alliance which Count Pedestrian reigns over. And after we have each dealt with those two, we can then take on President Devane. You see, La Chance, we already rule the night, together we can rule the world. We are superior beings, these humans should serve us and do our bidding, they can become our chattel. We can rule the world and make it ours. We can do this.
Mon cher. Certainly, my dear. Le monde sera à nous. Nous gouvernerons them on. The world shall be ours. We shall rule the world. Mon cher Chiron, Count Pedestrian pose un peu de problème pour moi. Count Pedestrian poses a little bit of a problem for me. Il porte chaque jour une carrière de crucifix autour du cou. Every day he wears a crucifix around his neck. That is something we must deal with, my dear Sharon.
Perhaps, Lachance, I can solve that problem for you. I already have a past history, as they say, with the butler Caprice. I can use my new hypnotic powers to catch Caprice away from the castle at some nearby club or bar. I shall enthrall him and entrance him, and of course I shall bite him and transform him into one of my minions. But before he makes the full transformation, he will do my bidding and get rid of the crucifix, which I am certain Count Pedestrian has to take off sometimes. Even if he sleeps in it, he must remove it when he takes a shower. Caprice can quickly dispose of the crucifix necklace, which will allow you to make your move. Don't worry, I will have it all carefully prearranged so that you can swoop in and take Pedestrian down when he is vulnerable. Caprice will even make sure the castle door is unlocked for you. Ha 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 ha.
My lord, Countess Vincini desires your audience, sir. She desires to speak with you, Baron
Well, Squire, of course I will grant Countess Vincini an audience. It would be quite impolite, with her being my guest, for me not to do so. Yes, I shall go and hear what she says.
So very, very pleased to meet you, Baron Lachance. The pleasure is all mine. I am here from Italy to make the trade agreement for the new cosmetics that I have developed with my alchemist friend, Silshan. I have need of a young lady from your court to try my new cosmetics out. Baron, if you have no objection, I like that one over there. If you could have one your guards fetch her for me, please. She will do very nicely. She has a lovely complexion, and I am certain the new facial cosmetics that I have created with the help of my alchemist will make her even more radiant and beautiful than she already is, Baron. I also want to express my sincere gratitude for your hospitality, allowing me and Silshan and my jester Bongaliti to stay there for the next few weeks. Your hospitality is magnificent, Baron Lachance.
Rion de Grave. She is very lovely, and she has caught my eye more than once. Yes, Countess Vincini. No need to send a guard over there. I will go and fetch her myself for you, Countess.
Greetings, Countess Vincini. I am known as Sharon of Cielo, and I am very grateful to be at your
Allow me
service.
to introduce
madam.
myself to you, Sharon of Cielo. I am the alchemist Celsian, and it would be an honor for you to try out my new facial application. Let us go into the castle, if it pleases Countess Vincini and our host Baron Lachance. I have a little room that was providing to me in which I can apply my new creation to your lovely face, my dear. Let us go there now.
Vesper. The sun is setting. Soon it will be night time and the moon will be out. I trust you have secured all of the castle doors with crosses. We cannot afford any incursions by the vampires tonight with our distinguished guest, Countess Vincini. Countess, as you see, we have a sumptuous feast with libations, the best food and the best wine. Eat, drink, and be merry. Let us celebrate your presence here at my castle, Countess Vincini. You assured me that Bangalidi is a quite amusing jester, and I am looking forward to Bangalidi's performance. I am so much in need of amusement, for there has been a great deal of tension recently in the area. Nothing you should concern yourself about, Countess. I have everything well under control. I am Bangalidi, 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 Bangalidi. I'm here to amuse you tonight, folks. I was born a peasant, but tonight I'm dining on pheasant. When does a fellow really start being a fellow? Why, when he meets the fair maiden Sharon of Cielo. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Wind me up, and I'll pop out of a box. Pour me a little bit of wine, and I get even more wound up.
Oh hell, oh damn it, oh damn it. Now Judy Vincini is coming back over here to Europe because of that damn Dr. Von Vechten and his vaccine. She's flying over tonight, LaChance, and we still haven't turned Count Pedestrian yet. If Judy gets to him first, and she will bite him, and then he will serve her instead of serving us. She's so damn strong-willed I can't control her either. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Well, I guess we are just going to have to shift our focus to Eastern Europe now and try to develop a stronghold in Romania.
Sharon, il n'y a rien de mal. There is nothing wrong. Forget Confidential. We have control of Paris and most of France. And we have control of Italy. Yes, we shall grab Eastern Europe. We shall have Romania. You panic too much, Sharon. Judy is wrapped up in her own preoccupations of power. Ignore her. Do not engage in any further conflict with Judy Vincini. It is not productive. It will not benefit you. It will not benefit our rule as vampires. It will not help us to conquer the earth. Simply allow things to unfold as they should. Believe me, there's a grand design at work, and we are that improved superior species. We are that grand design, Cheryl. Il n'y a rien de mal. Relax, Sharon. There is nothing wrong.
Castle of Baron Lechance in the France of 1532, and a hurried, rushed experiment has not gone well for a young maiden, Sharon of Cielo, who allowed herself to be subjected to this experimental procedure. And darkness has fallen upon the castle of Baron Lechance. She wouldn't be still, Countess Vincini. It's not my fault. She wouldn't be still. I told her to remain still, but she kept moving around. There's nothing wrong with my chemical concoction. The cosmetic I created is flawless. It has all the alchemical properties necessary to make her a raving beauty. I can't promise you what the outcome will be in the morning. I told her to get a good night's sleep, Countess, and in the morning we'll see how her face turns out.
I sincerely hope you haven't damaged her face permanently, with my being a guest of the most gracious Baron Lechance. If you have injured that poor damsel's face, I fear I will be forced to return to Italy from the sheer embarrassment of your recklessness. Be gone. I must have leave of you to collect my thoughts tonight. Go on, I am done with you tonight.
I've seen you gazing upon her, Your Majesty, Baron Lechance. I know you care about her. I know you feel guilty and terrible that this has happened to her face. But you're not responsible. You can't blame yourself, Your Highness. You can't blame yourself. But it is my fault. I allowed this to take place. And therefore I must remedy this dire situation. Yes, I do care about her. And yes, I have gazed fondly upon her many times, and she upon I, though we have not gone forward with our romance. Nevertheless, I owe it to her to restore her face. And there's only one way that I can make that possible. Much as I hate to do so, I'm afraid I'm having to leave tonight to go and deal directly with the evil King Devane. I have no choice, Sir Frederick. I must do this. I must do this. Baron Lachance, Your Highness, I am here to submit to you, to submit to your rule, to submit to your will. I offer myself completely and utterly at your service and at your disposal.
Well, I am so glad you have come to your senses, though I must admit it took you a great deal of time. You slaughtered endless of my servants in your little war against the vampires. You should have known that the resistance was completely and utterly futile, and that I, King Devane, would win. After all, you are a mere mortal. And bringing yourself here and submitting yourself to me will not only give you eternal life and eternal youth, but it will indeed render you powerless against my will. You will now serve my will, as you should have been all along. Yes, this is the smartest thing you could have done, Baron Lachance. Now, give your neck to me and be my servant.
All of you. Don't question my orders, just do it. Remove every cross from the castle, from the front of it, from the outside of it. I have made an alliance with King Devane. That's all I'm going to tell you. Now, I must go to the quarters of Sharon Cielo. I know she's upstairs and she's not doing well. I hope her face is better. At any rate, I intend to make it better. Sharon, come to me. I did what I had to do to restore your face. It's my fault your face was injured and damaged. I should not have allowed that experiment to take place here in this castle. I should not have allowed you to volunteer. I know of your love for me, and you know I have feelings for you as well. And now we shall consummate those feelings in the most intimate embrace. An intimate embrace that will restore your face for eternity and will also give you eternal life, as I now have also. We must move against the castle of Baron Lachance. You've seen what he did. He took down all of the crosses. And now he has that Sharon of Cielo there in the castle with him. And they're not even married. They've not even undergone the sacrament of holy matrimony. I know what's happening. He's been turned. He's a vampire. We must arrive at the castle with crosses. We must storm the castle of Baron Lachance. We must seize Sharon of Cielo and drive a wooden stake through her heart. And if we can capture him, I will interrogate him in the name of the Inquisition. And we shall seize the castle of Baron Lachance, and it shall become, as I, the Bishop Pedestrian, declare, it shall become Castle Pedestrian. Yes, indeed. Let us move, my fellow monks. Grab your crucifixes. My dear Sharon, on that stormy night in 1532, they invaded my castle. They seized you, Bishop Pedestrian and his evil monks, and they drove a stake through your heart. And I've waited all this time for you to reincarnate and come back to me, my dear. And I have lived 500 years immortal, as you would have, had they not driven that stake through your heart. But here we are, once again reunited, Sharon. And our next conquest must be that parallel universe next to ours. First, we must vanquish this evil King Pedestrian, who is himself a descendant of Bishop Pedestrian. Yes, he stole my castle away from me all those many years ago. I must even the score. We must even the score. We must travel to the parallel universe where we must subdue Judy Vincini, who has already positioned herself there as the First Lady, the wife of the President. No doubt by now she has turned him, and President Quint is also a vampire in that parallel universe. We must get over there, take over completely, come back and invade this universe, and subdue King Pedestrian before he destroys the entire planet. That is what we must do, Sharon.